I asked you to send me pictures of your gaming setups, and these were some of the responses. So this first one comes from Player Jax, and this is actually a pretty nice setup. I actually like the look of this a lot. The thing that jumps out to me the most is probably the PC right here, just because the lights. So he's got his PC back here. It actually looks pretty nice. I can't really tell like what's inside it as far as like specs, like graphics card, PC, or CPU, whatever the case may be. I don't know what it is, but it looks like a pretty nice PC just by the look of it. Couple things going on here. We have an Elgato Stream Deck, absolute W. Looks like a Go XLR Mini, also a W. Microphone mount with some sort of XLR microphone. I'm not exactly sure which XLR microphone this was. Does Elgato have an XLR microphone? Because that might be it. That might be it. I don't know though. Looks like we have a nice keyboard here. This looks pretty nice. Some sort of Corsair mouse. This is a tanky mouse. Holy, that is part of the mouse. That's part of the mouse. That is a tanky mouse. I don't know. That's a little too big for me, but it's wired too. I'm not really a fan of wired mice. I personally have a G Pro Superlight. Definitely a fan of the wireless, but if it works, it works. Corsair mouse pad, my boy. You need to wash your mouse pad. This thing looks like it has been through it. It has been through it, bro. But moving on, webcam here, very nice. Got a ring light, so we've got some proper lighting for his setup, which is absolutely peak. You love to see that. Looks like you have some foam soundproofing panels. Very nice. Adds also nice little bit of color to the backdrop of the setup. Little scuff controller here. Looks like they got like the Damascus build. Looks really nice. Some sort of headphones. Can't really tell what type. Absolutely beautiful stack of G Fuel. I like it. I like it. I like it. I like this. I like that. I don't know. Like, this is just some sort of like LED, like gorilla. I don't know. It's not like a statue, but like some sort of LED gorilla light. That's a W. I don't know. I actually like this setup quite a bit. You got some speakers here. Looks like you're doing some sort of audio mixing on this monitor with Spotify on this monitor. So that's a W actually. I don't know what your chair looks like because it's not in the photo, but this is actually a pretty nice setup. My only thing is that it feels really like you have a lot of things in a very confined space. Like you have like a mini L desk. So that definitely makes things a little bit better, but it's still actually like overall like a pretty nice setup. Honestly, looking at this, I'd probably have to rate it like a 6.5 out of 10, maybe a 7 out of 10 if I'm being like a little generous, because I do actually like the look of this setup a lot. So yeah, I think for Jax's setup, I'm actually going to give it a 7 out of 10 because it's actually pretty nice. Moving on, we have Danny Pilkington. I probably butchered the pronunciation of your name, so I'm sorry if I did, but this is actually a pretty unique setup. It doesn't look to be like a content creator setup by any means, just solely for the fact that like everything is running off this laptop. All three of these monitors are running off of this laptop, so you probably have some sort of like HDMI hub, something like that. But 3 monitor setup, 4 monitors if you include obviously like the monitor that's on the laptop. Looks to be a mouse and a keyboard connected wirelessly to the laptop, so that's nice as well. A lot of things. I think this is like an Amazon Echo Dot or something like that. Couple controllers here for LED lights. They're not really on in the photo, but I would imagine. Well, you do have a webcam. You do have a webcam, but like this looks like it could be more like a work from home setup than like a content creation setup. So maybe this is for like meetings for work and stuff. You probably have, yeah, okay, so this is your headset. That's probably a microphone on the headset or something like that. Or maybe you just use the built-in microphone on your laptop, which definitely like get a better microphone. But I mean, again, if this is just a work from home setup, like this isn't bad at all. A lot of clutter on the desk though. Lots of clutter. Looks like you got some lighters, a screwdriver, a vape, another vape. I don't know what this is. A lot of stuff around this area as well. Couple things here like coasters and stuff. Nice mouse pad though. Like very like minimalistic. I like it. But like lots of clutter on this desk. Nice desk. It is a very nice desk though. I don't know if this is a sit stand desk or just like a normal like sitting desk, but like this is actually really nice. Like given the fact that, like I said, this is probably a work from home setup, it's actually pretty nice. And I actually like it quite a bit. So I'm going to take into account that, like I said, it probably is a work from home setup. So I'm going to rate it as such. I'd probably say this is like again, this is a work from home setup, not a content creator setup rating. Probably like an 8, just as a work from home setup. Like declutter it a bit and it'll probably be a bit better. But again, as a work from home setup, probably an 8 out of 10. So honestly, good job. All right, this next setup is coming from Cairo Mix. And this is actually, as he even said, this is a minimalistic setup. But honestly, being a minimalistic setup, this is actually really, really nice. I actually like this quite a bit. As you can see, PC is right here. PC looks absolutely gorgeous, Cairo. Like, you did a great job. I don't know if this is a pre-built or you built it, but it's a very nice PC. 2 monitor setup. They're not mounted, and I think you could definitely do a lot if they were mounted. Personally, the way this monitor is, like, it's at such a weird angle. Like for me, I would hate it. But if you like it and it works for you, that's great. Taking a look at your peripherals, looks like a G Pro Superlight, Logitech mouse pad, looks like some sort of keyboard. I don't know, a nice keyboard. I don't know what brand it is, but it's a nice keyboard. Looks like you have a Shure SM7B hooked up to a Go XLR Mini. That's a big W. DT990s, pretty nice chair. The desk is a bit small, but you did say it was minimalistic, but I feel like if you had more, like it looks like maybe you have more space, get a bigger desk, and like this wouldn't have to be at like such a weird angle. Or if you bought like a desk mount, because this desk definitely looks like it could support a mount. Like you could mount this monitor vertically, and I think that would change a lot because this is definitely like just based off of where it's sitting. Like this is definitely your main monitor. Like this is when you game on, whatever. But like you could definitely like mount this vertically, and I think it would look a lot better and open up your space a lot more. But overall, like it is super minimal. Like there's nothing around it. Like there's no RGB, there's no kind of like personalization besides like obviously what's on the computer and stuff. But like honestly, for a minimalistic setup, this is really nice. Like I actually like this a lot for a minimalistic setup. Taking that into account, I think I'm gonna have to rate this like a 7.5 out of 10 because like I said, I just really like the setup. It has a nice, like, cozy vibe to it. But again, a few things like a bigger desk, maybe a mount would definitely up that rating a bit. But yeah, definitely a great setup, Cairo. All right, moving on, we have Gaz's setup, and this is absolutely like tanky. This is such a like big and unique setup. I like it a lot. First things first, you definitely like Elgato because you have an Elgato hat here, an Elgato hat here, 2 Elgato desktops. I bet you this desktop on this one and this one are probably both the Elgato one as well. You have a lot of nice things. You have a Corsair mouse. Looks like, I think this is like I don't know what this is. This is probably Elgato. It looks to be Elgato. Some sort of audio mixer. Looks to be a Stream Deck of some sorts. Looks like you have like a decent keyboard. Like maybe this is a Razer. Something, some sort of microphone. I don't know what it is, but it's mounted. It looks pretty nice. 2 Elgato key lights. Of course, they're from Elgato. Well, you even have Elgato stuff over here. Like, I think this is like Stream Deck. I can't remember exactly read what that says, but Elgato, that says mouse mat. So is this this is an Elgato mouse pad? This is an Elgato mouse pad. You really like Elgato? Do you work for Elgato? Hold on. Let's see. Check out Playing on UK and Elgato. Okay, so my goal is to become a proud Elgato partner. Okay, so you're not an Elgato partner, but you really like Elgato. Okay, I like that. I like the foam, like soundproofing panels you have back here. The design you made is really cool. Also, having the LED strip around it adds like a really nice customization to it. I like that a ton. A lot of pop figures, a lot of things around your setup that are like customized, some Fallout stuff, pop figures, Grogu, some Mario stuff, Call of Duty BO3 box. That's a W. Bunch of pop figures as well over here. Nice chair. Honestly, This is a pretty nice. Ooh, I didn't even see this. So here, this is an Astro mix amp. I think I have the exact same one. So this probably leads to some Astros. This is a nice camera. That's probably your mount right there. Oh no, wait, that's an Elgato webcam. Oh my gosh. Okay, yeah, you really like Elgato. This is an Elgato webcam, but like, why? You have a nice camera right here. Maybe this is for vlogging. And like, this is like your stream webcam. You have some good lighting with the key lights, the LEDs. Dude, this is actually a really nice setup. The monitor orientation is interesting because like, this is such a wide monitor. I feel like this could be vertically mounted. But like, again, because you already have this one up here, I get why these are all horizontal where they are. But I feel like, does this microphone arm not get in the way of your view of this monitor? I feel like it would. I feel like it definitely would. But like, overall, this is probably one of the nicer setups I've looked at, especially today. This is definitely the nicest setup I've looked at today. Other than Kairos, because Kairos was really nice too. But this setup is an absolute W. It looks really, really nice. Lots of customization to it. And it looks very efficient. Like, it looks like you know what you're going for and you got it. So, honestly, probably gonna give this like a 7.5 out of 10. Because, like, there's a lot going on. But, like, it's a lot going on, but it's under control as well. So, yeah, I'm gonna have to give this like a 7.5 out of 10. All right, moving on to the final setup of today's video. We actually have two pictures here. This is from Jordan Williams Gaming. So, 2-monitor setup, definitely a PC set. This is actually really cool. I don't know how you did this on this monitor. Like, you have all the data like that. You have your CPU percentage, your RAM, like all your D drive, your C drive. Like, dude, this is sick. I like this. I like this a lot. Looks like you have some sort of keyboard here. Looks pretty cool. This is a big boy mouse. That is big. Okay. It's a nice mouse, though. Wired, though, again. Okay, Rugrats pop figure, W. Stream Deck, some sort of audio mixer. Super Mario mousepad, that's a W. That's a huge W in and of itself. You also have a vertical monitor here, but like, my big question is like, do you use this at all? Because your Xbox and the controllers are covering it. Like, they're covering like the entire bottom half of this monitor. So unless you're only using it up here, this has to move, right? This has to move. But moving on, some pretty nice like LED. I don't know what these are, like LED bars. Pretty cool. I don't know if this is your main source of lighting for your setup, but like, you have a lot of LED remotes here. You have a lot of LED remotes. So you definitely have a lot of LEDs in your setup. Really nice camera. I like how it's mounted up too. That's definitely a W. Let me check out the next picture. Maybe there's more. Okay, this is just the backdrop. So this is the backdrop to like what his viewers and stuff will see. Nice gaming chair. More LEDs back here. That's actually cool. Wow. I actually like that a lot. Looks like some painting. Maybe this is like him and somebody else. I don't want to assume, but it looks like maybe this is the same person. Perhaps. I don't know if that's like a wife, girlfriend. I don't know what it is, but like, I like it a lot. I like the like customization with like, you definitely seem to be very like family oriented, which I like a lot. Nice pegboard back here that holds like cables, some other peripherals, another camera. Bro, can I have one, please? Because I need a camera. Okay. Another camera. I like the customization. Like, it looks like you're in like a closed and confined space, but you've made what the space you have yours. Like, it is undoubtedly your space. It is customized. It is actually like really, really nice, and it feels very personal. Like, it feels like this is like the space you would come to after like a long day of work, and you just sit down. You're completely comfortable. You're vibing. Like, this is your area. This is where you get to be you. I like it a lot. I think you have a really, really nice space here. Again, though, my biggest thing is like, what is this doing here? Why is this here? Move this so you can actually use this monitor. Maybe it's just there for the picture, like he moves it when he's actually using it, but like, bro, I don't know. It's still a really nice setup, though. It's a confined space, which, again, I like more open concepts, but I like what you did with such a confined space. Like I said, it's very personal. It feels very you. So like, honestly, bro, this is probably like a 7 out of 10 setup, which is definitely good. Like for me, like anything above like a 6 is a good setup. Anything above like an 8, 8.5 is like great. And 10, it's like incredibly hard to achieve. I've given out 110 in this entire series, but like, dude, Jordan, this is a really nice setup, bro. You did a great job with it. So yeah, like I said, like a 7 out of 10. So that is all the setups for today's video. Like I have been saying in my previous videos, if you didn't see your setup in this video or the past two, there are still more setups. I'm actually shocked at the amount of setups that I got responses to on my tweet. So I'm going to be making another video and maybe even more like down the line. But I know right now I at least have enough for one more video. So I'll be making another one. But yeah, if you enjoyed, make sure to drop a like and comment below which setup from today's videos was your favorite. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.